Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Up at the storage yard today. You're not in the car with me, but we've got the Caravan here, and we've come up just to put the awning away because over Christmas it got absolutely soaking wet and we've had it at home ever since. But we'll talk about that in a minute. What I wanted to just talk about quickly was that the Caravan now, we've had the Caravan for just on 3 years. This Caravan is a Coachman Pastiche Canterbury 545-4 GTRS Sussex. It's a mouthful, absolute mouthful. But this Caravan of ours was commissioned by Sussex Caravans through Coachman, and it was one of their dealer specials. Now that was back in 2011 and we didn't actually buy it in 2011, hence the reason why I'm doing a 3-year review on it. It's been absolutely flawless. We have had a couple of problems, but apart from them things being put right, it's been great caravanning with this Caravan. It is an island bed, it is on the back wall. It's got more room than you really need. I mean, it's just me and Sarah. The children left home years ago, so it's just me and Sarah. So we want a bit more room. The only things we've had go wrong was the electrics in the back of the fridge, the circuit board. And I'll put a link to that video up here. The circuit board in the back of the fridge went bad. There's a big fuse on it and it just bang went, lit up like a Christmas tree, I think I said in that video. Anyway, so we've had all that replaced. That cost us just over 300 quid to get all that done. Before that, sorry, we had to buy a new battery, and that was we got that from a place in Glasgow, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. That was bought from a place in Glasgow. It was called a Superbat 110 amp hour battery, because we've got the obligatory motor movers, so we needed something that was going to do the job. So that was replaced. Unfortunately, a couple of months ago, about a couple of months ago now, and I'll leave another link up here, we had that battery stolen. It was a sad day that day. But anyway, we had a very good friend to the channel, a guy called Roger. His name on Twitter is Venomator. He donated a battery to the channel, and that is still on the Caravan now, and it won't be coming off anytime soon. So that's still on the Caravan. We did actually buy another new battery that was on its way down, and then Roger contacted us and said, look, do you want this battery? It's just sat here doing nothing. So I had this idea in my mind that what I was going to do is take that one from Roger, and I do thank you, Roger. Take that one from Roger, put that on our car, and then the new one, which was coming down from Glasgow, I was going to donate it to whoever here had their battery stolen. So let me elaborate. On the day that we had our battery stolen in the storage yard here, several others, and when I say several others, I think it was 21 people had their battery stolen. And just a little bit of damage. In fact, I'm looking at a Caravan there and that one's still damaged actually. So anyway, so I had every intention of donating that battery. No one took me up on that offer. It was told to the storage lady and she put it about that I had a brand new battery. It was going to be given free of charge, whoever needed it. And no one took me up on the offer. So I'm in that dilemma now. I've got to sell it because I've got £80, in that battery. And that was with postage and packing. Now you're probably saying, why didn't you send it back? Now I couldn't because I would have had to pay the postage, and to send a battery of that weight back to Glasgow, it would have cost at least half of what the battery was worth. So, the intention is to sell it to someone, donate it to someone. But that's now not going to happen. So I've decided I'm going to sell it. I've got it on the Facebook selling sites. If any of my YouTube subscribers are close to me or within sort of 30 miles, I'll meet you halfway and, you can buy it off me. I don't expect the £80, but, a good chunk of it back at least. It's a brand new, it's still in the box. I've not opened it, I've not touched it. I've put it in my shed. So that's where it's sitting now. I am sort of wondering whether I should just put a trickle charger on it just to keep it all topped up. But as yet, I've not touched it. So it's like I say, it's a 110 amp hour Superbat battery. It is for caravan, motorhome, boat. You can use it on anything. It's a leisure battery. So that's really it with the Caravan. I mean, the Caravan itself is absolutely flawless. It's, you know, it does exactly what we want it to do. You know, I keep up with the maintenance. I'm always checking the actual joints and the seals and everything else. And, you know, as yet, we've not had any problems. So yeah, that's really it with the Caravan. With the car, now the car we've had 6 months. This January we've had that car 6 months, and that is the Kia Sportage. It's a 2-litre diesel automatic. Now another one of my subscribers has also got one, a gentleman called Steve. I think it's Steve. I'm sure it's Steve. Yes, I'm sure it's Steve. And we've been talking, and we've been talking about, you know, the Kia Sportage, and fantastic car, absolutely fantastic car. And he feels the same about his. He's just taken up caravanning with his lovely wife. So, you know, hopefully they're, you know, going to meet up with us when we go to, I think it's Burford we're going to, up the other side of Oxford. So we're going to meet up with them and, you know, have a good chat and be about Kias as well, I'd imagine. But yeah, we've going to have some new tyres put on the Caravan. That was one thing I forgot to say actually. The Caravan tyres now are 6 years old, and I think they're 6 years old in May this year, 2022. So we're going to get them changed this year. I won't do a video on it because I think everyone's probably seen that. They have got tie-rod bands, so we've got to go to people that are approved for tie-rod band installation so they can take them off and fit the tyres. But everything else, fabulous. Anyway, I'm up here now really just to drop the awning off. Like I said earlier on, it's you know, we've had it at home since Christmas. I have put a pulley system underneath our alleyway because we're in a terrace, so we've got an alleyway, and my next door neighbours are absolutely fantastic. I told them what I wanted to do, and they said, yeah, go ahead, do it. So we've got this pulley system up underneath in the alleyway. It's like a block and tackle type thing. So it sits up in the roof when it's not being used. You can't see it. You just lower it down, put the awning on it, hoist it back up, and the wind just whistles down that alleyway, and it gets it dry in no time. In fact, the main part of the awning was dry within an hour. It wasn't massively wet, but it was it was damp. So that dried within an hour, and then the two side panels and the front panel, individually we had to put them on because although it's a pulley system, it's not massively wide. It's about 2.5 meters wide, so we had to put each panel on individually. So they went on. I think they took about an hour each, so 3 hours, so 4 hours in total to dry off the awning, which I think is brilliant. So we've had it at home. It's been sat in my shed. I've brought it back up here to put back in the bag, so I'm going to do that in a moment once I finish this video. Anyway, I think that's really it at the moment. I've got nothing else to tell you. You know, like I say, this was just a bit of a mismatch, really, of just things I wanted to talk about really quickly. I have got every intention of doing a couple more reviews, and I've got to speak to Sussex Caravans about this, so hopefully they'll see this video. I want to come up and do some more caravan reviews. We are still actively looking to change this Caravan, although we don't need to. I do want to change this Caravan. It's me again, it's all about me. So yeah, I want to change this Caravan. Sarah says, no, why should we change? It's, you know, nothing wrong with it. And there is nothing wrong with it. It's just me. I get these urges. So yeah, so I want to come up and see them and see if they're okay about me doing another video like I did a few months ago. Anyway, so I think I'll leave the video there. It's going to get too long otherwise. Anyway, I hope you found this video informative. Hopefully you liked it and you give it a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you very, very soon in the next one.